fifth paragraph. Can you hear me? 24. When all who are close turn against us as enemies, this is the will of sharp weapon returning full circle upon us from wrong we have done. Till now we have held grudges inside us with anger, with thoughts and shy methods of cause others pain. Hereafter, let's try to have less affection, not pretend to be kind while we are harbor, base and hunger. When we suffer from sickness and such interferences, especially when care as swollen or like this is a will of sharp weapon returning full circle upon from wrongs we have done. Till now, without shame, with the self-control, we have stolen, misused what others have given. Hereafter, let's never take anything offered to the three jewels of the refuge as if it were ours. Now back to commentary. 25 commentary. Can you hear me? If our parents and all our friends have turned against us, we should not feel great self-pity. In previous life, with the pitiful thought, we have wished to damage and undermine others' quality. We should decide not to engage in pretensions and unwholesome actions any longer. Pretension is the thought not to reveal our faults to others. Hypocrisy is to pretend to have quality one has not. When we suffer from guilt and others' interferences, this is the will of sharp weapon returning to our having recklessly enjoy other people's devoted offering and for our having worn out morality in the future. Let us not take offering belonging to the three jewels as our own. In Buddha and Sarnath we offer light, candles, but the moment we turn away, they are gone. It happens very often. It is. If you've been to Buddha, you know very much. It is very important not to take away from the three jewels, especially Sangha, for wrong against the Buddha Dharma, can be purified through spiritual exercise, while wrong against the Sangha must bear fruit to be purified. We should always hold the Sangha in good regard. In this way, respect the Buddha of the three times. Lack of respect to the Sangha equal disrespecting the Buddha. Okay, I have to read this, otherwise not going. 27, 28, text, paragraph 27. When strokes and disease strike without warning, this is the will of sharp weapon returning to full circle upon from wrong we have done. Till now we have broken our vows, oaths of honor. Hereafter let us shun such non-virtuous states. When our mind became clouded, whenever we study, this is the will of sharp weapons returning to a circle upon from wrongs we have done. Till now we have thought that the study of Dharma lacked prime importance and could be ignored. 27. We suffer from fainting and strokes because in this past life we have broken our
Commentary?
Yeah, the end.
number 22.
28 here after the last two lines of 28. Hereafter let's read it, the habits of wisdom.
28. No, this
The last two lines. Are you going for the...
commentary. I mean,
Yeah, but you didn't
the
write...
commentary. Commentary.
But you didn't read the last two lines, did you? You didn't read the last two lines.
Which one?
In the... When you read...
We finished 20, 25, 26, right?
And,
I'm reading 27, right?
yeah.
27 finished, right?
Yeah.
So I'm reading now commentary.
Awesome.
27 commentary, okay? We suffer from fainting and stroke because in this and past life we have broken our vows and pledges to our Guru. In order to make pledge to our Guru, it is not necessary to have had wager placed upon our head. Even the lay practitioner vows Upasaka of such pledge. Honoring the pledge made to the Guru is the most important and successful practice. We should abandon mistaken actions which lead to the breaking of such commitment. If we study hard yet cannot contemplate or recite the word, not gain knowledge equal to that our fellow students. If we try to meditate but feel only darkness, as though we have judged over our head, then we should place a finger on our nose and remember that no one but ourselves is responsible for these things. They arise because we have belittled the Dharma of our past life. Whenever anything was to be left out of our life, we left our Dharma. Hereafter we should listen to the Dharma and contemplate it while remembering that my present inability to study is the result of not having done so before. If we do not study now, in the future, our difficulty will be even greater. Then we are thirsty, we don't need to drink. When we are thirsty, we don't need to drink whole stream. Similarly, we don't need to know everything, only the path stage to liberation. Keep reading, right? 20, 29, 30. When sleep overwhelms us while practicing virtue, this is the will of Shabbat, returning for a circle upon wrong we have done. Till now we have gathered the cause for obstacles hindering our practice of virtuous acts. We have lacked all respect for the scriptural teaching. We have sat on our books and left texts on the ground. We have also looked down upon those with deep insight here after for the sake of our practice of Dharma. Let's gladly endure all the hardship we make. When our mind wanders greatly and runs toward the delusion, this is the will of Shabbat, returning full circle upon from the wrong we have done. Till now we have neglected to meditate fully on defeats pervading this transcendent world. Hereafter, let's work to renounce the existence and see the impermanent nature of things. We read, then I will explain in 31 and 32. main text. Okay. When all our affairs, both religious and worldly, run into the trouble and fall into ruin, this is the will of sharp weapon returning full circle upon us from the wrong we have done. Till now we have felt cause and effect could be slighted hereafter, but practice with patient strength. When rites we perform never seem to be fruitful, this is the will of sharp weapon returning full circle us from wrong we have done. Till now we have relied on the gods of the world or on unskillful actions to bring us relief. Hereafter let us turn in another direction and leave our non-virtuous actions behind. Back to the 29, right? Commentary. Bit long, this one. If we fall asleep while we engage in positive activities such as recitation of prayer or listening to the teacher, these indicate that we have disrespected Dharma scripture in the past by perhaps placing other things on them or leaving them on the ground. Such habits are disrespectful to the Dharma transmission. Also, to lack respect to the Dharma or insight is to belittle those who possess it. Now and in the future, instead of lacking respect for it, we should endure all hardship for Dharma. Even when the Kadamba Lamas are very old, they would stand when texts were brought out in order to show the respect for them. The greater the respect we show to the three jewels, the greater the respect we ourselves shall receive. The main point of the teaching is to blame all our afflictions on nothing but our self-judging attitude. In this time of the 5D generation, we should be very careful not to criticize or harbor bad thoughts about the Sangha or even a monk. To do so can be cause for inability to meet our life. Monks in Ceylon and Brahma, monks are still venerated in Tibet. The Bodhisattva king introduced the custom of one monk receiving support in 7 families. This is King Tisondulden, who invite Pamasambhava in Tibet, so 8th century, and something like that. It's said to be manifestation of the Majusha. So, 3 great kings in Tibet, Songtsen Gampo, and Tisondulden, and Tiravajan. So these are the 3 greatest kings of Tibet, who bring Dharma in Tibet. Once we have displaced our Guru, we abandon all hope of enlightenment in the lifetime. It has been said by the Buddha Vajradhara and many Gurus, as well as by the author of principal commentary to the Will of Sharp Weapon, Dharmarakshira, who wrote, "If I had relied on the worldly power alone, I would now be as stupid as a sheep. But I studied like ordinary monk and cultivated my Guru. So now, even though I am old, can no longer see you can be Doji-chan." Atisha said, "I gave up my principal life and underwent hardship for liberation. Having collected immense merit, I met the holy Guru Dharmarakshita, who composed this text. Indonesian monk, who gave me the initiation of the Dharma, transformed my understanding with being peace. Without being biased, I have pursued all tenets and have found that during this time of the 5-day generation time, Dharma of changing self-cherishing into the cherishing other is the most effective precept. Atisha gave the teaching solely to the Upasaka Dromtonpa, who was skilled in taming those of remote lands. Atisha said that although he gave authentic initiation to other disciplines, he could entrust the Lojong teaching only to Dromtonpa. The essence of Lojong practice is try to bring the teaching and the mind together. If there's a gap between them, the essence of the teaching is not present. Motivation is most important. We could wish that we may apply this teaching so that we may generate bodhicitta in this life and attain enlightenment whole being. We should rejoice at this rare opportunity. So there's commentary and text to it. Now go back to 25 again. So 25 is our parents and all our friends have turned against. We should not feel great self-pity. So in previous life, we pitiful thought we have wished to damage and undermine others' quality. We should decide not to engage in attention and unwholesome actions, and no longer. Attention is taught not to reveal our faults, and others. Attention is taught not to reveal our faults to others. So that's no good. Hypocrisy is pretend to have quality one has lost. So this means. So we are talking about the karma. So if you are a Dharma practitioner, right, it should be honest, right? So whatever you practice, you should practice. How can I say? Practice. Genuine practice, not just just saying something and then going to another direction. That's not practice. When we talk about bodhicitta, but doing some. We talk about bodhicitta, but when we do engage actions, go to the self-judgment. So then that is contradiction. So we shouldn't be like that. So Dharma is and also very important. Dharma practitioner, so we have to understand cause and effect, karma. And it shouldn't be like this. Like when we go to supermarket, you have money, you can buy everything. It's the ordinary perspective. You have money, you can buy everything in the market, whatever you want, right? But Dharma, we choose, and result is not like that. It shouldn't be like that. You go to supermarket, we buy things, right? Because you can, whatever you want, you can buy it. But this is the worldly perspective, we do like this. But when we come to the virtues and it result, we cannot buy virtues like going to the supermarket. So that means you have to understand the karma. For example, like you may need some good job. So I want job and I can make money and this is my support my family, blah blah blah, like this, right? And then maybe you may ask Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, please help me. I take refuge to Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. Or you do some practice of meditation, right? And tomorrow you went to see the job interview. You may fail some point. You fail. You are not getting the job. And then you thought, oh well, I did prayer to Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. It isn't working, So then you disappoint your mind. This is like going shopping you're going into shopping in the supermarket. But so you went to interview and you say I take refuge Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha 3 times, and then well it isn't working and you disappointed. But that is another karma, another karma. Another karma because you didn't get the job because you have some bad karma left. So that bad karma, because of this bad karma is the cause. So you didn't get the job. However, that is another set of karma, But when you take refuge, Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, this is another set of karma. So this karma will happen sooner or later in the future. Whatever you did, soon or later you will happen that karma. So you have to understand this is another set of karma. So you went right, so you did refuge mantra, so that karma is another set of karma. So that karma will happen sooner or later in the future. So generally speaking, prayer will definitely help. Sometimes it helps directly, sometimes it will take time to get that kind of result. So, but you shouldn't think like this. So this is what we are talking. I'm a Dharma practitioner, should be not expecting too much. But you have to think what sort of karma, who create the karma, right? Who make this karma? You already prepare this karma. So then result, so you need to understand set of karma. Another set of karma. You didn't get the job because that karma is your negative. Now you did the refuge mantra, right? So you plant that seed, that will another set of karma. So it will happen sooner or later. And then, so if you think like this, then you will be not disappointed. Oh yeah, I didn't get the job, but still I create another set of karma. That karma will sooner or later will happen. Sometimes it will happen quickly, sometimes it will take time, but it will definitely happen. So if you think like this, and then you will keep going, not keep going to practice. Otherwise you will be disappointed, something unfortunate thing happened, oh what, I'm practicing Dharma, oh maybe it isn't working, but not point. It's karma, different set of karma. So you have to think like that. And then, yeah, this one. We go to this. We go to the 27. many stroke disease. So when a stroke in disease struck without warning, this is will shall happen. We have broken our vows of words of honor. Hereafter, let's shun such non-virtuous deeds. Okay. So that's very important. We have to understand we are in the samsara. If you remain in the samsara, problem always there, you know. There are always problems one after one. So then you have to think, if I remain in samsara, problem never ends because you are in samsara, right? It's always there, always one after one. And you should think who created the problem, what is the cause of problem, like this. And then nobody, I already perfectly create this karma. You know? If I don't want suffering, you know, then I shouldn't stop this kind of karma. I don't want suffering, then suffering comes from cause and result. No cause, no result. So I don't want suffering, then I should not create the bad karma. If I don't create the bad karma, I will not suffer. So then that is very important, right? And then you should think that, so you remain in samsara, right? And then we have problems, you know, one after one, right? And then you should always think that mainly two, we are talking about wrong view, misconception, wrong view, misconception. So anything here, something happen, always misconception, exaggeration. That wrong view should be mistaken view. The mistaken view is motivated by delusion, ignorance. So therefore, you have to use the right view to oppose this mistaken view. So this misconception, thought, emotion can be abandoned by the path of seeing. And then another which is very deep, more than conceptual thought, these are coming and going, not remain all the time. But deep down there's inner grasping, you know, habituation. This is really very difficult. So this should be abandoned by the path of meditation. So you're thinking, hearing, thinking, contemplate, and meditate. And then eventually you will be able to remove this. Even habituation, habit. Habit is very difficult to overcome. The thoughts, emotions are not compared to the habit. They are not always there, coming and going, right? But habit and grasping is deep down always there. It is just habituation. So this is like when you like this, when you have a garlic, right? Garlic, smash garlic on this what's called round, right? So and then you just chop the garlic, right? And then no garlic, cleaning out, you smell the garlic is still there. This is like habituation, like that. No garlic there, but you smell the garlic. Long time, you know. Even your hand, really smell the garlic. Garlic is gone, but still you smell the garlic. The habituation is like that. So therefore, it should be abandoned by the path of meditation. Meditating, then, and this is not easy, you know. We have to be. You have to be stage one by one. First, we have to remove manifestation of the karma, you know. Number one, you know. Then, manifestation of karma means negative karma of body, speech, and mind. These are karmic manifestation. And then, second, start removing delusion. Then third, start removing imprint. So you have to go step by step. First, you have to remove the manifestation actions of your body, speech, and mind negative. So then start removing delusion. Then imprint. It should be go like that. Otherwise, very difficult. You have to know now moral self-discipline, concentration, and wisdom realizing entity. So these three can help. So then we have, so now we are practicing Dharma, right? There are four individual, we are practicing Dharma. We should be going four individual track. Four individual is something going from light to light, dark to dark, light to dark, dark to light. So we are Dharma practitioner. We should be like going light to light, not going light to dark. You know, we have this precious human rebirth, so we are very fortunate to have this Dharma. So now this Dharma, we should go from this life to next life light, not create negative karma. Negative karma, then you are going to light to dark. We are not going to light to dark. We are trying to going to light to light. So there are person who going to dark to dark. So many in this world. Some person may going light to dark to light. You know what I mean? So if you create negative karma, right now you are light, but you're going to dark. If somebody is in the animal can become human beings. You know what I mean? Because they plant the seed, and that seed will ripen. Then they are going dark to light. So we are human beings, so we should be go light to light, isn't it? So that's how we important to understand how to remove afflictive emotions. And also afflictive emotions, so as I mentioned before, first manifestation, second delusion, third imprint. But delusion can be, which is strongest, you can apply antidote. Anger is strongest, you apply. Desire, attachment, whatever is strongest, first you apply antidote to that particular afflictive emotion. And then later, other afflictive emotions, much easier for you to apply antidote. So this like, we should practice step by step like that. So maybe that's the teaching tonight.